What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Big John coming back at you with another Call of Duty commentary. So, today I wanted to talk about why I struggle to care about politics. Now, obviously, politics are a pretty heated topic, but I'm not going to tell you what you should think. I am just going to explain maybe why it is a little important to try and care and develop as a human being so that you can make educated decisions. So, a little bit of context, because I love context. I was raised hard right Republican. As I grew up, voting Republican was the only choice for my family. As I've gotten older, I've become a lot more centralist. However, also as I have gotten older, I think that is partially due to the fact that the right and the left have stretched farther to the extremes. But regardless of that, I still struggle to give a crap about politics. My personal view on politicians is that they're all evil crooks and they take my money every time I say the word. They take a percent, and I am upset about that because that all them Benjamins should be stacking up in my pocket and not theirs, because all they do is sit around and yap about rules when I'm actually out here grinding, trying to provide for my family, you heard? So so I find it pretty tough to care. But that doesn't mean it's not important. There's a lot of people in my life who like to have those conversations about politics and Donald Trump and Kamala Harris and all this other kind of stuff, and it's rough for me because I just, once again, couldn't give two craps. But it is important because there are certain policies that change the way that life happens. But honestly, being alive 23 years, I haven't ever seen any policy that changes my life so much that I am severely affected by it. Outside of like COVID, but I don't really want to go into that because COVID was different for everybody, and I was very lucky because I got to drive around and be outside during COVID, and that was actually a time I enjoyed, being able to drive on the interstate and there was no traffic in the middle of, a very dense metropolitan city. Like, that was crazy. But I'm going on a tangent. Anyway, regardless of how you look at it, votes do matter, and it is relative to the city that you live in, or it's relative to the country that you live in. And so just do enough research to understand who's on your side when it comes to basic principles. Also, listen to both sides. Don't just shack up on Donald Trump because your southern country bumpkin mom and dad decide that red's the only way for them, or your super conservative and inclusive liberal parents decide that Kamala Harris is the only person we're going to vote for, otherwise you're disowned. Like, listen to both sides and figure out which one most aligns with your own personal values and qualities, and go vote. Don't just ignore it because you feel like it's too much drama. It is too much drama, but at the end of the day, you can either be a participant in making your life the way you want it to happen, or you can sit back and let these people do it for you. And I don't know, there's just something so beta male about letting people decide policy for you that I don't like. But there's another part of me that feels too sigma male to participate. Anyway, I don't have a lot of advice on this because I don't think there's ever been a point in my life where, because I didn't participate in a political discussion with someone, that my life circumstances have changed so much that I wish I had, researched more on political issues. I don't know. It's just not worth my time and my stress. I'm out here grinding for me and my own, and so, we gonna vote with whoever lines up the most, but I don't really stick to one side because they both got good options, they both got bad options. They both have good ideas and bad ideas, and I mean, you're trying to align all of your values with a 50-50 coin flip when we as humans are so developed that we can be a web and range of emotions outside of just A or B. Like, we can have, I mean, the fact that your personality test has like 16 different options of 4-letter combinations. You know, how are we going to have 16 different personalities and that fit into one of 2 categories? Like, it's stupid. Politics are stupid, but go vote, but don't get a aneurysm over it. It's not worth it. You will be okay if the next president is a Democrat, and you will be okay if the next president is a Republican. It is not worth the fight. But go vote, because they can't have my guns.